We'll call to order the December 28th, 2021 Board of Adjustments meeting. We'll do a roll call of members. Mr. Eddie Kraus.
Present.
Mr. Devin Graham.
Present.
Mr. Willie Robinson.
Present.
And Steve Jofreon Jr., Chairman present. Absent today, we have Jake Jofreon, Ms. Darla Harris, and Mr. Brandon Bennett. Next up, we have any public comments? No public comments.
No one signed up.
We'll close the public comments. Next, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes of the November 23rd, 2021 meeting.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Eddie Kraus.
Second.
Second by Mr. Willie Robinson. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Next, I'll entertain a motion to accept the written decisions of November 23rd, 2021 meeting.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Eddie Kraus.
Second.
Second by Mr. Willie Robinson. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay, first up tonight, we have a zoning review ID PZ 2767.21, Lot H1A1 for Mr. Toby Luquette. Mr. Luquette, would you stand up to the mic and tell us what you're asking for, please?
Yes, I'm Toby Luquette. I have a 0.75 acre piece of land on Parker Road in Prairieville. I have a house and I'm looking to build a metal building. The setback on the back of the property is 20 feet. I'm asking to go back to 10 feet. So that it's a busy road. I'm trying to push everything as back as I can for my kids to play in the driveway, but you know.
10 feet or 15 feet?
It was 15, it come out to be about 13, so I'm saying 10 now just to be sure. It'll be 13 for sure.
Okay. Any questions, comments?
I was just gonna wait till, I'll go ahead and ask them, so I know you're getting a development right next to you, you know, where you're not going that way, so that's good. And then what's behind you is really your neighbor's side yard, because they go to Ann White.
Right.
I feel like there's no drainage servitudes, I mean, there's a 20-foot setback, there's no drainage there, no utility or anything like that. Your MoDad doesn't drain back that way, it drains to the front.
It's to the front.
So, personally, I don't think there's any issues there. I don't know if y'all know, I mean, I know that area well, that's why I'm saying it like that, so. Are your neighbors here, or did you?
No,
talk
they
to them?
have no, yeah, I
No?
talk to them all the time. They don't have any problem.
Okay, and I do understand that Parker's a throughway now, so I do know people fly through there.
Mr. Luquette, what is that building behind you I'm looking at on this map? Is that a
It's
barn or something?
the guy behind me has a metal building behind.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, gotcha.
You referring to what's at the end of the driveway right now?
No, this building
Oh,
right
okay.
here. Where the trampoline is.
I got you.
Anybody else have any questions before I open it up for public comment? Nope. Okay, we're gonna open it up for public comment. Anybody signed up?
Nobody signed up.
Okay, close the public comment. Any questions, motions?
So you are seeking 10 feet now, right?
If that's okay.
Kinda, 50%. We don't really like 50%. Can you handle 13 feet?
But
can?
we'd rather be more conservative, 13 would work.
Yep, 13 is fine.
I like it. Who's gonna make the motion? Sounds like Mr. Kraft is. He keeps nodding.
Okay. Make a motion, for 13-foot setback. Opposed to 10.
Is that worded right, Lance? It's-
Okay.
So wait.
Yeah, that's fine. So the motion is to accept the 13-foot setback.
It
instead of
would
20.
be, it would be a I'm confused. Are we looking at a 7-foot setback or a 13-foot setback?
I'm not sure if he's saying he's gonna be, how far are you gonna be from the property line?
13 foot.
So
There
you
you
need
go.
a 7-foot
That's correct, he needs a 7-foot.
variance?
Correct.
Okay. All right, Mr. Eddie, we need a 7-foot variance.
Motion to allow a 7-foot setback.
Okay. Eddie's got a motion to allow a 7-foot setback variance. Can I get a second? Second by Mr. Willie Robinson. All in favor? Motion passes. Thank you, sir. Have a happy new year. Thank you. Okay, next up we have zoning review ID PZ-2776.21, lot C1B1 for Joan Tomplay Lee. I'm sorry, John, I'm sorry.
I'm Kenneth Tomplay, that is my sister Joni Tomplay there. She is our dad passed away back in March, and we had the succession done, and it's in 7 of us names, which she is one of them, of course. And back in 2015, when C-1-B was transferred from Dad to her, you can see that they surveyed, I think you have the copy of the
Yes, sir.
survey.
Yeah,
They surveyed it to give that 20-foot building line on that old shed that's on C1B1. And I guess they had to go back around for the RV shed on C1A1. That setback from the first shed there actually goes into her driveway. There's a driveway on the side of her residence house right there on, you see the resident, and the 20-foot setback actually came into her driveway that goes to the open shed RV, but we have my niece her daughter has a trailer also there as her resident, and that would influence that point of the number 1. There's a circle number 1 there. That would actually cut them off of their driveway right there. And the issue is that we would like to take care of that by extending the 89-250 East line straight across, which would miss both buildings. I'm not sure what the setback would be from both those old sheds, and so that there's no, if we sell the property, the C1B1, that there would be no issue there. I wish we'd have caught this in 2015, but we didn't. We just caught it recently, so.
but that's good, you caught it now, trying to clean it up.
Yeah, we want to clean it up and make C1B1 exactly a half acre. If you can see the west boundary line between Lot B and C1B1 is 208.72, which is exactly an acre. And we'd like to make the east line of that 208.72 also, which would just be extending. Do you have the dotted line that I drew on there?
She's gonna come up and show you how to put it on the overhead projector where
Okay.
you can point out to us what you, I think I know what you're talking about.
The goal is to use the dotted line, right?
Hold on, and I'm gonna go.
We don't want this to become a mess for my niece when we sell the property.
So show us on the paper with your finger there,
Okay.
you,
Okay, so,
yeah.
so you see the red dotted line right there? So this point right here at the end of my fingernail right there, that actually protrudes into the driveway going back to this RV garage.
Okay.
And the mobile home is right here, and, she uses that driveway to get there. And if, you know, we don't want to present her a problem in the future, if we sell this property and this new owner says, oh, you can't use this.
Right.
You know, and she's one that has a few special issues. She needs to be taken care of, my niece. So I don't want to, I'm trying to avoid any problems for her in the future by getting this line straight. So you see this line here, if you see, is 208.72. We'd like to make that line over here on the east side 208.72, which would, you know, miss both shed. This shed here needs to be torn down. It's so bad off. The RV garage, of course, is in good shape, but that's what we're asking for, because C1A1 is in Joni's name here. That's her property. And I have a sister that owns Lot B here. And then all 7 of us own Lot C1, B1 right now, so
Okay.
that's what we're asking for, to straighten that line out.
That's what I say. So you're looking to straighten the line up, as Lance verified, but you don't know the distance between the line and the shed, the RV shed?
I could estimate it to be about, the one that's located, that says shed, I could estimate it to be about 7-8 feet maybe. And then the same thing for the RV garage.
I see on the application, it was looking for, let's see, the 11-foot variance, making it approximately 9 feet. But we know that for sure, Lance, or?
No, that's just scaling it off based on how he went around it to meet that 20-foot setback on the rear whenever he created the lot.
Okay.
Because when he created it, he actually went exactly 20 feet to meet the requirement for the rear. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Any other questions for, open it for public comment?
Yeah, actually, Lance, we're looking at C1, B1, because that's the rear there coming from the Black Bayou Road, right? We're not, C1,
Correct.
A1's good. or-
That's right, it's fine, because that's a
C1,
side setback, and that'd be 5 feet, and that's approximately about 6 to 7 feet from what he stated from the setback, so that one's fine, yes, sir.
You want to do public and then we'll?
Okay, yeah, we'll open it up for public comment.
No one signed up.
No one signed up, close public comment. All right.
The shed, you said, is in pretty, the shed's in pretty bad shape, you believe?
Termite ridden.
Okay. So I'm always in favor of, like, if we did something like that, and to maybe not let it pass over, if y'all were to remove the shed, tear it down, that the variance could disappear, would you be okay with that? Or would you think if you tore that shed down, you'd want to replace it? Only planning for the future, I'm not trying to, in other words, it wouldn't require you to tear this one down in no means, but.
Yeah, no, I mean, it would be up to whoever
So it
we
requires
sold
property.
it to. I mean,
Yes, sir.
I think if he tore it down and decided to build another shed, he would have to come in and ask for a variance to build it within the 20 feet of him moving the line.
It could be a forever.
If it would be torn down
Only if it would be torn
completely,
down and
and if it'd be substantially damaged or substantially improved, yes.
To the variance. Okay, I like it.
You like it as in a motion?
You know what? I'll make a motion tonight,
Okay.
just for the new year. I'll make a motion to accept as written. Lance, we fall in play at, for some reason I read 11 feet somewhere, so hold on, me.
Asking for 11-foot variance.
You know, let's just be clear, that way it's not messed up. I'd like to give you a 15-foot variance. That allows you, if you're 5 feet or more off that property line, that way there's not a mix-up or anything. It kind of gives you more than what you're asking, right? So, I'd like to make a motion for a variance of 15 feet to the rear property line to
so,
assure the shed's not within the setback.
so what does that mean?
Instead of guessing if it's 7 feet, 5 feet for sure, you don't have to move anything, and we're okay.
Okay, so are you approving that we can do
That line was- yes, sir, that line
resurvey
was
that
done.
like that? Is that what I have to do to get it resurveyed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you will. This lot will have to be, well, the new lines are have to be drawn, and a new map's gonna have to be submitted and approved based on this, based on, your variance.
Variance.
So yes, and to answer your question, yes.
What this does is, it says that as long as that shed's 5 feet off that red dotted line or more, you're in good shape.
Okay.
You don't have to come back in front of us.
Okay, good.
You like
Thank
that?
So,
Thank you.
I got a question for Lance. So we doing a variance just between number 1 and 2?
Yes. Well, basically, it's going all the way across because it's gonna meet where the lot, where 1 is, and go all the way across to the other lot to straighten that back lot up, that back line.
So do we not need 2 variances for
C1,
each shed?
No, because that's a sideline at that point. See?
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, it's a sideline.
I got you.
Because the house is actually facing on Melissa Heights Road.
Okay, so the RV shed is a sideline, okay.
It's fine, yes.
All right, okay. So we have a motion to allow a 15-foot variance on, so that this building line can be moved. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
All right.
This is yours.
Okay, next on the agenda, do we have any old business? No, no old business. Any new business?
New Year.
New business, new year. All right. Next, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make 2 motions. A motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. A second? Second by Mr. Willey. Everybody have a happy new year. Meeting adjourned.